sitting across the cabin, also decked out in camo and battle rattle, her raven black mane tucked under her headset. Her code name, Pinup, is an old-school reference to her traffic-stopping beauty. The moniker had been given to her when the SEAL team recruited her out of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry, 358th Police Battalion. She had been a nurse in the 358th and had gotten hit on more times than a punching bag at Gold's Gym. In civilian life, she'd been a working actress in L.A., had shot some national spots, done a few soap operas, but nothing of note. Now she uses her striking good looks and chameleon-like acting skills to get into places off-limits to the rougher-hewn operatives. In the intelligence services, code names can be jokey, they can be profane, or they can be cryptic. But on many levels, they're the coin of the realm in this shadowy world of black ops and government wetwork, like private passwords for obscure computer applications. In fact, over the years it's been unclear whether the code name grows on the person or the person grows into the code name. There's no denying the fact that the code names among Spur's team have taken on a certain psychological resonance for each operative. "Just do me a favor and stay frosty, Pen," Spur says, and then surveys the length of the cabin. "That goes for all y'all." He gives a terse nod to the other 3 agents hunkered along either side of this steel coffin they call a transport plane. 2 other men and 1 other woman, 5 operatives in all suited up and salty, ready to rumble. Their HK-416 assault rifles on safety, vertical, barrel down between their knees, each loaded for bear with 5.56mm NATO open-tip rounds. These weapons officially don't exist, nor do the specialists wielding them, nor does this mission. Spur will file no paperwork regardless of outcome. Loss of life in action carries the field acronym LOL, which is highly appropriate since death is merely a cruel joke to these 5 ghost soldiers. The architect of today's mission is the section chief of the Special Expeditionary Section of the United States Defense Intelligence Agency, all of which is why the mood in this hollow chamber of steel and nylon strapping has the businesslike feel of an operating room as the aircraft approaches the base. The cabin fills with metallic noises beneath the roar of the engines, snapping, zipping, locking. Spur unbuckles himself and stands with his rifle slung tight across his chest. "Meter's running, y'all," he announces to the others, his big gnarled hands gripping the rail to steady him against the turbulence as the landing gear deploys with a muffled rumble. "On touchdown, I want eyeballs on the backgrounds. Gunners are stationed in the tower, tracking us with the escort. We got a lot of real estate to cross to get to that fucking bird. Airstrip's been hairy in recent months. I want lips buttoned." He shoots a look at a wiry African-American man adjusting the chin strap on his headgear. "That means you, Ticker. Keep your mouth shut and your safety off." The agent in question makes a zipping motion across his mouth, knowing full well that the comment from Spur is drenched in good-natured sarcasm. The operative, codenamed Ticker, is a man of few words. The appellation was given to him by the training staff back at Dam Neck. The word has an esoteric origin. In those days, to tick meant to be hyper-aware of the passage of time, as in, "I still got half the SAT test to go, man, and I'm ticking like crazy now with only 30 minutes left on the clock." The code name suited this handsome agent well, whether he liked it or not, mostly due to his razor-sharp intelligence. During his tenure at the training facility, he'd been hyper-aware of everything, not only the hands of the clock. Still is today. In his mid-30s with a finely trimmed goatee, Ticker holds the distinction of being the youngest PhD to matriculate from MIT's prestigious Applied Physics program. He was bound for a tenured position at Oxford when his social worker wife back in Chicago got herself killed in gang crossfire, which changed everything for Ticker. In less than a year, he was enrolled in the Naval Special Warfare Development Group, training to be a SEAL. His near-genius intellect combined with his relentless drive made him a prime candidate for Spur's elite ghost unit. The lurch of the landing gear making contact with the tarmac vibrates through the fuselage. Spur's voice drops an octave, gravely serious now. "It bears repeating," he yells above the shriek of the engines as the C-5 settles into its rattling taxi across the scabrous runway. "Even though this is smash and stash, fast in, fast out, we're heading to the asshole of the universe. Always be